And here we are live. Hello, everyone. Saya's back here, coming live at you from Toronto, Canada. I hope everyone is doing good. And again, with another business chat. And this time it's a very special business chat with a very special guest. That his story inspired me personally, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna inspire a lot of people. We all come, across struggles in life. Life is not, a path of roses all time. There's ups and downs, and the way we respond to any challenge in life determine the results that we're gonna face. So either we decide to, to go out from each every experience wiser, stronger, or we give up and let the surrounding circumstances destroy us, which is I don't wish it for anyone. I'm gonna leave my guest all the way from Australia, Jakishan, who's today. Sorry, I missed with between two languages. I'm gonna leave Jakishan to introduce himself, and I would love to first start by thanking you, Jakishan. I know it was short notice, inviting you to this chat, and I appreciate your availability. So, how are you today?
I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for having me. Uh,
Bonjour. Hey, we have French people watching.
right.
Daniela,
Well,
she's watching. So, Jackie Chan, can you please introduce yourself to our audience? Who's Jackie
yeah.
Chan? A brief introduction about yourself to get to know more about you, please.
Of course, I'm an online entrepreneur, father, husband, son, brother. I'm here in Australia from last 17 years. Came as a migrant from India to study, and then I got settled. Been working in the corporate world for almost 10 years. Before starting my journey as an online explorer, online entrepreneur, and it's been 3 years. Life has been amazing. I made a right choice in last 3 years, which has put me where I am today, and the things are not stopping. Every day I am exploring new things. I am helping others to achieve success in their own life, mentally and financially. And yeah, that's who I am right now.
Great. Jackie Chan, I know your story and how you came across this business. You're part of our biggest online business community, but I would love, if possible, to share with our audience what pushed you in this digital space. How Jackie Chan, from the hardest, life
Yeah,
circumstance that someone could face, decided to not give up and start a new journey, totally like that, totally changed your life. So the floor is
yeah.
yours.
Yeah, no, you are absolutely right. The life was not as colorful as it is right now, because we all know that life is unpredictable. We all know that it's uncertain. Anything can happen any moment, because we never know what will be our destiny. But the one thing we know that we can live in gratitude every single moment of our life. We can be thankful, and we can take daily actions which can put us into the right path, you know. But I was in the corporate world, as I said. I was working hard, 9 to 5, doing everything what I was being told to do. And in 2015 February, we bought our first house in Australia, and at the same time my wife was expecting the first child, and we were excited. We were looking forward to the adventure, new house and the baby coming, so that there were all joy and happiness around us. And as I say, that it's uncertain, unpredictable. So on in August 2015, we had the most beautiful gift came as a little angel. And in October, 11th of October, I can still remember every single moment of those days, all the flashbacks, what happened. So on the 11th of October, I walked into my office, and I was being called by my manager, and they said that, sorry, we have to make you redundant from the position, and we are moving the jobs overseas. We are outsourcing, so we are laying off few people, and you are one of them. And it came as a shock, because after working 10 years of your life, end of the day you get that, which you don't deserve.
Yeah.
But it didn't stop there. It didn't stop there. Next day, on the 12th of October, I was going to see my friend for another job interview, and while I was on my way, I made into a car accident. And because of that car accident, I had a very severe spinal injury. And because of that spinal injury, the doctors had to perform the surgery on my spine. But before they do that, they told me that, Jackie, because it's very severe, so it might not go as well as we want. But we don't want to give you false hopes, and there is only 5% chance that you might walk again, ever, because you have lost the limbs, the sensation, the movements below your tummy. And I was not able to feel my legs, or was not able to move my legs when I was lying on the hospital bed. And that moment was like 9/11 World Trade Center. If you remember that
Yeah.
World Trade Center building falling down in pieces on the television,
Mm-hmm.
I saw my life falling down in pieces in front of me, because I saw my wife standing in front of me with a 2-month-old baby girl. And I was going through the emotion that I am out of work. I lost my job yesterday. My wife is out of work. We bought a new house just 8 months ago. And 2 months ago, we had this beautiful angel came into our world. And how I'm gonna survive this, how I'm gonna take care of these people, if I'm not able to walk again. And because of those emotions, I went into the rabbit hole. And I also realized one thing that day, that job security is an illusion, and the job 9 to 5 grind is the biggest scam ever created by the rich people and the government. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
The reason why is because you work 8 hours a day for 40 years of your life, and you are still broke,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah.
So you know that it is a scam, because if you work so hard for 40 years of your life, and if you can't save money, you can't do things which you really want to do in your life, then that job is not serving you. It's just an illusion that it secures your future, but it doesn't. And I have lived those moments. I have lived those moments every single day. So when I was going through that financial stress in 2016, after 8 months coming back from the hospital, I saw what my wife had to deal. I saw my mom supporting me for financially from India to pay for my mortgage, and that was killing me from inside. And because of that, I took some wrong decisions. Uh, I tried to commit suicide 3 times in 2016. I tried to kill myself because I was not able to bear the pain, which I was uh, watching my family go through because of me. Because I was blaming myself that why I didn't had enough money saved, why I didn't had another investment, another side hustle or any plan B. But life is like that, you never know what can happen. That's why the one thing I realize now is that I want to secure my future, not only for me but for my family, because I know if something happens tomorrow, I'm ready for it, at least financially. The reason why, because if you look around the world, if you go and search on the Google, every third or the fourth person on the planet Earth is struggling with the financial stress more than anything else.
Yeah. Life is so demanding, and everyone is running after time.
Exactly
And
right.
trading time, for with an employer, it's never a gaining formula.
Yeah,
They're
and that
never.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. And that's the reason why, you see that people are getting so frustrated. We see so violence around us. People are not able to focus on the right thing because they are constantly in that expectation. And after committing, after trying to kill myself 3 times, I was put into the mental health care program. I was on the depression medication. And then when I came out of that program, I was sitting on my wheelchair in November 2016, and I saw my daughter playing, on with her toys. She was already 9 months old by then, and I looked at her and she looked at me, and then that moment was something like a message from the divine, or Allah or Bhagwan, whatever we say,
Yeah.
the universe. But there was a message, and that message was clear that, Jackie, you have two choices. Either you accept the things as they are, and live your life like this, sitting on the wheelchair, and don't do anything about it, or you at least try and change that 5% chance sorry,
No
which your
problem.
doctor gave you, you know, and you can come out of this misery. At least try, give it a shot, because you never know. And from there, I started, putting myself into the learning mode, and I went on a journey of mindfulness. And I tried to find out people, those who had the same journey. I learned from them. I started reading books. I started doing meditation, affirmations. I brought changes in my life. I literally dig deep. And the first thing I did, I eliminated all the toxic people from my life, because I didn't want it to spend any single minute of my life on people, those who do not understand me, those who do not support me, those who are negative, you know. So, and then after working on myself for 3.5 years, I finally was able to walk. I was finally able to see physical change, mental change.
Wow. The power of the brain, the power of
Yeah,
the brain and the mindset.
exactly right. Yeah, because your mind can create all the abundance you could ever imagine. So you need to protect it like it's the only possession you have. It's the only asset you have. Because let me tell you, when I was into that rabbit hole, when I was into my darkest period of my life, the only thing I had was me and myself and my mind. I didn't
Yeah.
had money, I didn't had support.
Yeah.
So the only thing pulled me out was my mind, and my willingness to
And your
do something about
Yeah, and your faith, Jakishan, I believe that sound that you heard when you looked at your daughter and had
it.
to make a choice between two things. Having the faith, I think you're loved by God, by Allah, because you know Allah tests. I believe, I personally believe, tests those people who knows that He knows that they have the faith, they have the patience. He doesn't test us with more that we can tolerate or handle, and sometimes those tests in life are the path into something more beautiful, because we
Yeah,
come out from these experience wiser and with clearer vision toward, what's next, what's in the future, what's my next step, right? Maybe if you didn't go through all these, you would be staying, chasing, corporate jobs from here
yeah,
and there, to still providing. But you know the value after this accident, where your employer, counted you as a number in their company, right? And then
yeah,
you lost everything. You knew that there's no security. You learned it the hard way, yes, but you
yeah,
you understood it, that the security is only in yourself, investing in yourself as a person in order to overcome any challenge now and in the future.
absolutely right. And you made a very good point, but you don't have to go through all that, what I have gone through, you know,
Yeah.
because you do not have to start living your life by experiencing the death,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
You can avoid those experiences and still have a wonderful life,
Yeah.
and live by design, not by default. But But we as a human, we have that nature that until and unless we don't go through the setbacks, the roadblocks, we do not realize the importance of the existence. you know
Exactly. We take everything for granted, because we don't
Right.
value what we have unless that moment that we lose something. This is where we are human, right? We all
Yeah.
have these things. Jackie Chan, I wanted to, I would love to address two things actually,
Yeah.
based on your story. The moment you're taking a decision in life, any decision, any new chapter, there's fear always controlling people in
Yeah.
the normal situation, right? If it's a normal situation, you're starting anything new. There's part in your brain that will
Yeah.
ask you to stop. If there's danger here, don't do it. Uh, in your case, it was this normal situation on top of you without employment, drowning in that, having health issues, mental issues, and even though you were capable to make the right decision and overcome this fear, what was that like? I know the turning point, maybe that was the moment, but how did you find the strength, and how did you get there? It's not easy. This is where you could say no and start stay
Yeah.
stuck there.
Yeah. No, absolutely right. And I still get those feelings. Okay, I still get, because as a human you can't avoid that. The reason why, your brain, okay, is been conditioned in that way. Okay, anything anything unfamiliar comes around you as a human, your fear kicks in. Your subconscious mind tells you that this is a danger zone, don't go there. That's how your brain is being conditioned.
Yeah,
And that's the first thing I did.
yeah,
That's the first thing. I worked on my mind first to overcome any obstacle I was going through. And I did that through understanding the tiny brain we call amygdala
yeah,
and the reticular activating system. How you perceive things in your life, because it's all about the perception.
yeah,
you know and when you control that perception of yourself about someone, about something around you, you can control your life, because 95% of the human on this planet earth take their decisions on the basis of their emotions,
yeah,
because emotions equal motion, and if you can control your emotions, you can control your motions. you know and
yes,
that's exactly what I did. If anything unfamiliar comes my way, I do not let that fear overtake me, because now I am controlling that fear, and I am making my own wise decisions on the basis of my correct emotions. And that's how I have overcome this physical trauma. That's how I have overcome everything in my life now in
yeah.
last 7 years.
Yeah, and you are the real proof, Jackie Chan. There is no. Some people said, "Oh, he's lucky or she's lucky." Nothing comes with luck.
Yeah.
Nothing comes with luck. What you're living today is the result of massive actions, or non-actions you have taken, in the past. So nothing happened in life with luck. It's the results of a lot of actions and decisions you make in your life.
Yeah.
I have a question, Jakishan. Actually, someone asked this question, and
Okay.
I would love to hear the answer from you. Why you're inviting like you're always talking about, yes, the employment is not to be employed, it's not guaranteed, it's not secured, and you're inviting people to like everyday people to do this online business. Society needs engineer, needs doctors, needs whatever, any fields, pharmacists, whatever, teachers, and then if everyone is gonna do this online business, how the society will be filled. What would you answer those people who are addressing those type of questions?
I get that a lot. I get that a lot. Trust me. I deal
Yeah,
with these questions every day. Okay. Now, the first thing, this is not for everyone. Okay. So, if you are getting that perception, if you are getting that feeling that we are inviting everyone, then you are making a mistake. Okay. Or I am making a mistake somewhere in my message. Okay. So let me clear that this is not for everyone. Okay, this is only for people those who are willing to stabilize their financial stress. Okay, now I am not asking doctors and engineers to come and join me, but they can if they want to, if they feel that they are stressed, with their job, which they are from last 2.5 years because
Yeah.
of the pandemic. you know Now they want the easy life as well. Who doesn't want a easy life? Tell me. Everyone wants an easy life. Everyone wants to spend a quality time with their family. Yes, we need doctors, we need engineers, we need pharmacists, we need all those, but we need to live our life peacefully, isn't it? That's
Yes.
important. Yeah, that's what we are asking people to do. We are asking people to take control of their financial stability. As I mentioned earlier, that third or the fourth person on the planet Earth is struggling with the financial stress more than any other stress in their life.
Yeah.
You know, so this is important, and you have seen the financial uncertainty we are in right now. The
Yeah.
war in Ukraine and Russia is pulling the economy down.
Yeah.
The things around us are going crazy.
And it's
Okay,
gonna be worse.
the
It's not.
only industry, yeah, the only industry prospering right now is the online world,
Yeah.
and that's where we are heading. Just like in 2000, the internet came and everyone was against the internet, that hey, we
Yeah.
don't need internet, why we need internet. And look at you right now.
Yeah.
You communicate with every person on the internet. You do everything on the internet you
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
and now, and this is the right time to get into this, because when the web 3 will come, and 10 years from now, you will be in the world of artificial intelligence. You
Hmm.
haven't seen anything yet. The reason I'm sharing this with you is because I'm hanging out with people which I never thought I will. I was being featured with Elon Musk, Jim
Yeah.
Carrey, Jordan Belfort, John Lee, the business coach, the Neil Patel, the guru of internet, the guru of digital marketing. You know, I hang out with them. I know what they are sharing in their classes, in their Zoom meetings.
Yeah.
you know so guys, you need to understand, we are not asking everyone, and we do not want everyone. End of the day, we only want people, those who want the stability and peaceful life, and I think everyone wants that.
That's perfect. You've said it all actually, and what we're seeing on the social media platforms, Jackie Chan, are the big proof in any field. Like now when you scroll on your Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn, you start seeing ads for people advertising different services, different products. In the past, it was through billboards or through TV show or through. It was very limited and very expensive to promote, to market your service or product. Now we have the tools in between our hands. Influencers are making money. Ordinary people are making money because they have all the media in between their hands. So the internet is the game now. Yes, as you mentioned, it's not for everyone, definitely, but anyone can do it.
Yeah,
And I believe personally, at certain stage of your life, I understand when you freshly graduate from university, you need to acquire this, practical experience by working with people, with companies, just to build confidence, build some experience, start seeing things where you see yourself at. But at certain point, even if you are a doctor, even if you are an engineer, even if you are a pharmacist, you need to start thinking to have your own. You can
mhm,
start by being employed in a pharmacy, right? And then you own your own pharmacy. You can start being a doctor, in a clinic, like in a hospital, then you have your own clinic. But you have to think at a certain age, when you get the experience and the financial capacity to be your own boss, because you live, at the end of the day, you're working, we work to live. We're not just living to work. We all are aiming, for these quality times, for these memories with our parents, our family, our beloved ones. And we can't do that if we don't provide the time needed for that. If we're working for someone, it's going to be impossible to to have this flexibility to live those moments and travel and build those memories.
and
So
whatever you call it, I call it a period, a era of resignation.
An
Okay,
hour off.
an era of resignation.
Oh, yeah.
You know? And people are quitting their job more than ever before in
Yeah.
right now. You look around, go and search on Google, you know, and the media won't tell you this, because they don't want to. But
Yes.
people are really quitting their job because they are done.
Yeah.
They have seen that what is life and what is this scam,
Yes.
we were living off. And because of, and see, don't take me wrong, it's good that pandemic happened, because the pandemic was an eye opener for a lot of people,
Hmm.
you know and that's why the people have started working on their passion, on their purpose, and now they are changing their passion and purpose into a paycheck.
Yeah.
you know
Yeah. Yeah. That's very true.
and look at, just type on Google, millennials and billionaires in the last decade.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
can tell you 99% of the millionaires and billionaires in the last decade have come from the internet and the online world.
Yes.
you
Very
know
true. Yeah. Yeah.
and that's where the problem is. People are still into that conditioned mind of 90s and 80s and 70s, that they believe that I want my son and daughter to be an engineer and doctor. I want my son to be into the corporate world as a managing director, as a CEO. You know,
Because this is how their minds were trained, it's as you train your body, your muscles, you train your mind. Whatever environment or education expose your mind to, you will believe it, and people tend to follow. Trust me, Jackie Chan, I see it. We here had a discussion. I work as a full-time office administrator, so in the education field, right? And here in Canada, the pension plan for teachers is one of the best pension. And we had a discussion one time, and trust me, some teachers, they don't like some people who work in this field, they don't even know the numbers at the retirement. I was asking, okay, so what would you expect on the retirement? Because I was shocked by the numbers. I'm like, when one of my colleague got her retirement, and I was like, what? I can't see myself working all these years to do just this income, this much, and people, the media around this position, that it's one of the best pension. But if you truly look at those numbers, no, we can do much, much, much more. Why we have to limit? But people tend to follow without thinking, just okay, because all the society say that this is a good pension plan. Okay, let's go to the university to teaching. I'm not saying that it's bad, but it's not gonna be enough. And with the inflation coming and the money is losing the value, right? And in years from now, this amount you're gonna gain at your retirement is not gonna give you food on the table. So
yeah,
if nothing will give you, stability, unless you're self investing in yourself. And when you invest in yourself, rather it's this online business or any other opportunity, you will
anything.
be capable to succeed. You will have a strong base to start anything, because your mind is ready.
Yeah, yeah. And see, that exactly. It's not about this online business, okay? And please don't take us wrong. We are not here to force you, to pull you into this, okay? Because you are a grown-up person, you can make your own decision. But let me tell you that there is an opportunity cost to everything worthwhile in the life you are trying to accomplish. Okay, in order to have something, you have to give up something. Okay,
Yeah.
now do you want to give up Netflix and have 1 hour of the time spending on your passion and the purpose, or do you want to put that 1 hour watching Netflix on your couch and eating popcorn and drinking the spirits, Coke or the Pepsi? you know
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
you need to give up something. I gave up all those negative things, all those
Mhm.
negative people. I gave up everything which I loved. I loved eating food. I loved, talking to those people, but I didn't realize that those people were affecting me somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when I realized, I eliminated them,
Yeah.
straight away. I don't pick up their call. I don't call them. I don't message them,
Yeah.
because they don't do good to me. And
Yeah.
if they're not doing good to me, they don't have to be in my life. End of the day, period.
Yeah.
So my friends, it's your choice. You have to give up something. Now you need to decide, what do you want to give up? Do you want to give up the millions of dollars, the nice house, the nice car, Or do you want to give up the skeptical mind, the self-sabotaging, overthinking, procrastinating?
Yes, I join Jakishan and I tell you guys the best advice: give up those toxic people, negative people. That if you feel like you're surrounded by negative people who are complaining, who are describing life to you as misery, maybe they're living there, they have everything, that like lot of things. Now, no one have everything, but lot of things to be grateful of. But they focus only on one thing they don't have, and spend their days complaining and reflecting their negative energy to your life. Give up on those people.
I
Surround
can,
yourself with people who
I
have,
can,
yeah.
yeah. Sorry, I can share an exercise. Okay, if you don't know who they are, who those people are,
Yeah.
do a simple exercise. Okay, sit down and think of those people. Okay, just think of few people in your circle, in
Mhm.
your group. Think of those people, and now think that those people are coming to you again and again with some kind of a problem, whether it's a relationship problem, whether it's a money problem, whether it's a job, business, whenever they come to you, they come to you with the problem, or they whinge about something, and then think of them, why they always come to you with the problem, and why they always face the problem, and then you will understand that the reason why they face the problem, the reason why they always come to you with the problem, and the reason why they are going through this again and again, because everything happens to us is the result of the things we are connected with.
Yeah.
I will
Makes
repeat
sense.
that again. Everything happens to us is the result of the things we are connected with.
Yeah.
Birds do not fly, they ride the wind. And fish do not swim, they are carried. Okay? If fish and the bird will not believe in the energy of the wind and the water, they will not swim and they will not fly. Okay? So if you will not connect with the right energy as a human, the universe will not reward you with the right things. Because let me tell you, universe doesn't speak English. We all know that. Universe doesn't speak English, but it does speak energy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
love it.
use that energy. And the only way you can use that energy is to surround yourself with the right energy, and surround yourself with the right energy in the core within, you know and when you align, you are on the autopilot. No one can stop you. You will just go forward, forward, forward. And that's what happening with me. Since that day when I made a decisions, I have never looked back. I was just looking forward, because I have connected with myself with the right energy. you know
And you're a life proof with 5% only, with the right energy, 5% hope. With the right energy, you were capable to walk again. With the right energy, you were capable to succeed. With the right energy, you were hosted on Forbes, I think, recently,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
And with the right energy, you're connecting with people like Elon Musk and those successful names. And I'm a big believer. I'm a big believer. I myself, before starting this business, I was a very shy person, never been on social media. I never expected that I would be a coach and have people who are I'm leading them in this online space. And I discovered the potential. By the time I surrounded myself with the right energy, I started to reveal the power within myself. And please don't if you're watching us today, never ever underestimate yourself. Every one of us has his strengths, his points that he can work on and educate himself or herself to go further in life. Don't limit yourself. Don't let anyone value your time. Don't let anyone value your the amount of money you can, hour. Don't limit your hour by an amount of money. You are capable to do more than that. Life is more than that. Your kids, your parents, your family deserve more than that. Yourself, you deserve more than that. We're living one life, and it is possible with the belief. When you believe in, like, my whatever you believe in, I believe in God, I believe in myself, and with those beliefs, I was capable to achieve what I'm achieving today. With Jakishan believes, surrounding himself with this energy, he was capable to, it's kind of a miracle, right? To transform his life upside down, and to be capable now to help his family. I know that your mother as well. I see her on
Yeah,
your page. Like they have a lot of beautiful posts.
thank you.
Positive people. You feel this energy. That energy he was talking about. When you see Jackie Chan's photo with his mom, you feel this energy, and it reflects directly to, like, it makes sometimes your day, right, when you come across these kind of posts. So Jackie Chan,
That's what we live for. That's what
yeah,
we live for.
yeah,
And do not protect yourself from failure. you know do not protect yourself from failure.
yeah,
The success is for everyone. It's not for handful of people. It's for everyone.
yeah.
And once someone told me the definition of hell. you know the last day you have on earth, the person you become will meet the person you could have become. you know
Hmm.
so
Yeah.
my friend, live your life. Look, the parents, those who are listening to me today, if you have young toddlers, you have young kids, when they born, they are fearless. you know they are not feared of anything. They will put anything in their mouth. They will go anywhere they want to. you know and you will be protecting them. Just be the kid like that. Don't fear of unknown. Do not be fearful of unknown, because that unknown which you are stepping back from can change your entire life. Trust me.
Hmm.
you know and this all beliefs has been built into us as we have grown. And these beliefs are called the limiting beliefs. you know and if you can start questioning the idea of limiting beliefs, you can get out of that miserable life you are living right now. Trust me. you know and that's what I teach in my coaching program to my students, how to break into that pattern and how to break that limiting beliefs. And I have seen people sabotaging their life for small things, for small fear.
Yeah.
And I really believe in you all, and I hope that you will get something out of it today. And I really appreciate. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And remember, everyone, falling is not the end of the road. Falling is just the beginning. Remember,
Yeah,
there's no life if the rain doesn't fall, right? The
yeah.
rain, it start by the rain that falls, and the earth start, blooming, and life starts there. So when you fall, you will learn a lesson, and you will stand up stronger. Jackie Chan, I can talk to you until tomorrow, and we can learn a lot from you. Thank you so much. Really, it added a lot of value. I'm pretty sure myself, I'm gonna go listen to this interview again. It's very valuable. We appreciate your time. Thank you so much for being with me today. Anything that you would love to add at the end before disconnecting?
Yeah, the only thing I will say is that, do not let your temporary emotions overtake your future. As
Mhm.
I mentioned earlier, that we make our decisions on the basis of emotions. So just try to control your emotion, try to validate your emotions, try to evaluate your emotions when you are making some important decisions of your life, whether it's starting a business, whether it's starting a side hustle, whether it's quitting your job, getting a new job, getting into a relationship, anything. Sit down and evaluate your emotions. And if you learn that, correctly, you will see that you will make right choices in your life. you know and when you make right choices, the universe put you on the right path, so you can reach to your destination, to your purpose quicker than before. So yeah, that's what I will share at the end. But I really appreciate, thanks for having me. I really enjoyed this conversation.
I,
And
I I did as well.
I love this, and thanks everyone. I can see
Yeah.
a lot of people watching.
Thank.
So thanks
Yeah.
for
Thank you
joining us.
so much. Thank you, Jakishan. Thank you for everyone who watched us live. And if you're watching the replay, catching the replay again later, leave us a comment. We would love to know where you're watching from. And we will see you in the very next Go Live, another Go Live, as usual, on our page, educating you more about what we're doing. And I hope that this live added a value for whoever who was watching and made a change somehow. Thank you so much, Jackie Chan, and
Thanks a lot.
thank you, everyone.
Cheers.